Hey Scorpios, welcome to my channel Intuitive Tarot Empath. This is your general reading for June 2017. Before we get into it, I just wanted to say two things. One, I don't think I've ever formally introduced myself to you guys. So hey guys, I'm Robin, and it's nice to officially meet you. Can't believe I was rude as hell. Thanks for stopping by here and checking out this video. Second of all, I am so incredibly appreciative of all of the comments and emails and likes, subscriptions, all of it that you guys have given over the last couple of months. I'm very interested though in some comments that were made about, one, what seems to be perceiving me as insensitive when I'm doing the readings. I absolutely do not mean to come off as insensitive. I'm literally reading for you the way that I would read for my friends, or, you know, if I was having a conversation with my friends. It really is coming from a place of, you know, if something comes up, it's like, ain't that some shit? Like, can you believe this? Isn't that crazy? But it's never meant with the intention of laughing at someone's pain. That's never where I'm coming from. So my apologies for those of you that, you know, perceived what I was doing or saying or how I was reacting to something as hurtful. That's never my intention. Also, there were some very interesting comments about twin flames made on the last set of readings. And I know that a lot of Scorpios throughout the last few months have been dealing with twin flame and or soulmate connections with people that have been ridiculously difficult. A lot of Scorpios that I've worked with have expressed either a separation from a twin flame or a twin flame connection or a soulmate connection that was just really difficult to endure while you were in the throes of it. And I understand the twin flame connection. I have been in one myself. It was very, very difficult. And I understand what a separation from a twin flame is like. It feels impossible. It literally feels like a part of you has been broken off. But I also believe that with tarot, with meditation, with spirituality, with all of this, you have free will. So like, if there's a situation that's not serving you in this current moment in your life, you can always walk away from it. Until the time is right for you to come back together. And you're right, twin flames will, you know, they might separate on this earth, and like, you might not come back into union with your twin flame. You might have to go into union with your twin flame on a soul connection. You know, and that's, I know, you know, somebody had mentioned that twin flames will always come together. You're right, they will. But you know, just open your heart to other opportunities that might serve you better. Because even though you have a twin flame, you also have soul contracts with other people in this reality that we're in, that are meant to help teach you lessons about yourself, about your karma, about your relationships. So you can't close yourself off to all the other opportunities that are afforded you to learn the lessons that you need to learn in this lifetime. And also, you deserve to know love and happiness. You deserve to be in a relationship with someone who treats you well. And I understand that the idea of a twin flame relationship is that you mirror each other's best and worst parts so that you can learn and grow. So if a twin flame is treating you poorly, it's just, you know, them kind of dealing with their own stuff that they have to, you know, cull. But once again, you're allowed to have boundaries. You're allowed to say, no, you cannot treat me this way. You're allowed to say, no, I'm walking away from this because it doesn't serve me any longer in this moment. So, you know, for those of you in twin flame separation who are waiting for your twin to come back, you know, hold the space for them. Send them love and light if you're in separation, but keep moving forward in your own life. Don't stand still because you're waiting for someone to come back. That's, you know, so that's the message that I have. Having been in a twin flame relationship myself, having been in separation for about a year now, it's very painful and you miss that person a lot, but you also need to keep moving and like do the work and learn your lessons and all that good stuff. So with that said, I just wanted to get that out of the way. I'm sorry that it's taking up so much of the front end of this video, but I really felt compelled to talk on that topic. So this is your general reading for June 2017. In the event that this does or does not resonate with you, check out your sun, moon, and or rising sign videos to see the energies that are surrounding you throughout June and even into the first 2 weeks of July. And they could even be energies that have been cycling through for the last 2 weeks of May. So here we go. Let's shuffle the cards. All right, so what are the energies surrounding Scorpio? You can fast forward through this part if you don't want to watch me shuffle. Also, I've been trying to make this video for like weeks now, and every time I try, something gets in the way. So I'm glad to be able to sit down and do this with you guys right now. So what are the energies surrounding Scorpio for June 2017? Scorpios, you deserve some happiness, guys. It's been a hard... Oh, look at that. You deserve some happiness. It's been a hard road. A lot of change. A lot of coming out of balance to then have to come back into balance. So let's see. What is surrounding Scorpio? Energy surrounding Scorpio. All right. So I'm going to do 3 more shuffles. And then I think we should be good. All right, so what are the energies surrounding Scorpio? Okay, 1 more. Energy surrounding Scorpio for June 2017. All right, here we go. All right, so I'm going to cut the deck into thirds, and then we're going to go from there. All right, yeah. All right, so we have the 6 of Swords. So could be travel, could be moving away from a stressful situation that's like hanging out in your daily life. You have the Knight of Pentacles is crossing you. The Queen of Cups in reverse. The 8 of Cups. What are you moving away from, Scorpio? Strength in reverse. Victory. Sorry, not victory, but that's what that card means. The 6 of Wands in reverse, the 9 of Cups in reverse, the Ace of Cups, the Queen of Swords in reverse, and the Lover's card. Wow, Scorpio, this is fantastic. All right, so Scorpio, there is something that is keeping you up at night, something that is causing you anxiety, but something that you want to see an end to, because 9s in tarot are all about endings so that new beginnings can come through and manifest. So something's keeping you up at night, something's causing you much anxiety, and I think it has to do with a relationship. Could be with could be with a Leo. I want to say more so that it's probably with a Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus. Or if it's not with one of those earth signs, it's somebody who exhibits earth sign qualities. But they are really, something has happened in this relationship that you're anxious about, you're worried about something. It's something that's not sitting right with you, and you're trying to make sense of it, but it's really difficult for you to do so. I think that you have been, and in feeling that anxiety, not being able to sleep, not being able to sleep, all that worrisome stress that comes, I think that you're saying, I'm done with this, I'm putting things back into order. And I think it's concerning relationships, because if you see on the top of the Chariot card, you have the 7. 7s in astrology are about contracts, marriages, friends, enemies, that kind of stuff. So here is you getting it in order, because Scorpio is like, I'm in control of this. I want to be in control of something. And this is making me feel as though I'm out of control, and I don't like that feeling. And it's very interesting, because this is also a card about balance. You'll see that the person in control of the Chariot is trying to balance the energies between the 2 human-faced lions, pharaohs, whatever they are, to your own, do you, whatever you need them to be. And it's very interesting that in this reading, the Strength card is looking at the 6 of Wands, that they're both looking at each other, that the Queen of Cups in reverse is looking at the Queen of Swords in reverse. So it's almost like trying to balance, your emotions and your mind, trying to balance your heart and your mind, and maybe even struggling a little bit with it, having to, here we have the, wow, okay, yeah, so June for you is about finding balance when it comes to your head and your heart, and wanting to walking away from old belief systems that no longer serve you in order to find balance when it comes to love and how it affects your daily life. So here you have the Four of Swords. And the Four of Swords is saying that perhaps in order to maintain balance, you're taking yourself out of the game. You're taking yourself out of the running. You're putting yourself into a place where you have space to meditate. You have space to think about something in a calm way. The fours in astrology are about home, so perhaps it's about spending a little bit more time at home. And if it's not your physical home that you're spending more time in, perhaps it's spending more time within yourself. So meditating, getting your bearings around something, understanding something that's not clear or making much sense to you right now. And if you've been dealing with another person, maybe taking some time apart from that person to decide how it is that you want to move forward, but really needing to kind of rest with yourself. And then all of this, once again, balance. It's about you achieving balance. Because the Nine of Swords come up because there's something in you that is unbalanced when it comes to your heart and your head. That you want to give of yourself, but you also are a little bit afraid to because of what's happened in the past. And we'll get into that. So here's you throughout the month of June, achieving balance, and I think being very successful at it. By the end of June, you will feel like you've achieved this balance, especially because we have the Lovers card as the outcome, which is fucking amazing. Even though right now you might feel as though you're down on your luck, you might feel as though the Wheel of Fortune is not turned in your favor, but the Wheel of Fortune is a 10, which means that you're about to be on the up and up, like things are about to churn for you. And, it might be that you feel as though someone is getting away with something, someone is sneaking around, someone's not being honest with you about their intentions or about what they want from you, or just about, once the Swords can be about legal matters, and the Seven of Swords, I mean, we might be talking about marriage, so legalities when it comes to like things that are going on in their life that I might not have been so honest with, or you might not have perceived them as being honest about. But this card in reverse is saying that whatever you perceive as this person sneaking around is just your perception. And if they haven't been able to talk to you about what it is that's been weighing on your mind, you're coming into a place where the truth is going to surface, and where you are going to have clarity on situations. And in fact, it's not going to be the way you thought it was. Like, you're thinking the worst of a situation, but it turns out that it's not as bad as you think. There was some stuff that they might have been hiding from you, but it's not to the extent that you thought, and the extent that's been causing you anxiety. And we also, I'm sorry, I'm reading all of the cards on the bottom of the deck because I really feel like they go into your situation. You have new opportunities with passion, with work, with new opportunities when it comes to this relationship that you're in with this person, opportunities for a happy home. I think that the Four of Wands speaks to, upright or in reverse, speak to happy home life, opportunities. All right, so I'm going to stop reading what's on the bottom of the deck and just tell you that those last three cards really are about, after you have a conversation with this person about all of the things that have been weighing on your mind, there's going to be a new opportunity that surfaces in your relationship for more passion, more excitement, more fun. It's almost like you're going to come back together after this rough patch, and things are going to be even better than they were before. But once again, we have if there has been a break, a separation, if there has been some sort of, a situation where you find yourself alone right now, what the universe is telling you is that you need that alone time in order for you to re-achieve balance. So June is all about balance, and it's all about you taking, not you taking, but you making the decision to walk away from something that no longer serves you. Funny, because at the beginning of the video, that's what we were talking about. Thank you, universe, for doing shit like that. So you have two cards of walking away. The first one being the Six of Swords. So either A, this could be about you traveling. And usually the Six of Swords is about overseas travel. So it could very well be that, and that could be the thing that brings separation between you and a partner. Or it could just be that you've separated from a partner and are currently looking to achieve your balance. This could also be that in order for you to achieve balance, there are certain mindsets and belief systems that you have to walk away from. It's very interesting that the Queen of Cups should be looking at the Queen of Swords, and what comes above the Six of Swords is the Eight of Cups. So this is about you walking away from something that causes you emotional pain in your daily life concerning a partner. And it's about secrets that have been revealed to you through your intuition, that you have decided this doesn't work for me anymore. The way that we're doing things, and the way that those things are coming up for me, it no longer works for me. And you, through June, are deciding to walk toward a more peaceful way of life, a more, just a more peaceful way of life, something that's lighter on your heart, something that's happier for you emotionally, something that you feel safe, investing in. That's what you're walking toward. Because crossing you, I think that either you're in relationship with an earth sign, or you're in something with an earth sign. An earth sign is offering something to you. So Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus, or it could just be somebody with earth quality. So somebody who's grounded. This is a person who is stable, who's steady, who's solid. This is a person who is forward thinking, is also big picture seeing. But this is also somebody who's very slow moving, but solid. So it's like, I think that either this is what you're trying to become if you haven't felt this way yet. And this is what you're working toward, is like moving toward being more solid, moving toward being more steady, because you haven't felt that way. Your daily life might feel as though everything's, there's constantly upheaval. It's like, when is this going to end? I'm so over this. And so I think that you are making the move. You are moving forward. I think that it's going to take a little bit of time, but I think that you're going to see victorious results by the end of June, beginning of July. Excuse me. My goodness, I drank like so much water today. Anyway. All right. So the opening of June, the last 2 weeks of May, sees you moving forward, sees a Knight of Pentacles energy, an earth sign energy, offering you something, offering you stability, grounded relationships, all of that stuff. But it's crossing you, so there's something about it that doesn't feel right to you. There's something that you're feeling as though you have to walk away from. In the past, we have the Queen of Cups in reverse. So I have a feeling that this is you not trusting that it's safe to give away your emotions, but looking to the future and seeing possibility, and so doing that, like giving of your emotions to another person after perhaps just a period of discomfort, a period of like uncertainty. So it's like, I don't know if I should give my emotions to this person, but I want to, so here they are. Because you're looking at how nice it is. And you'll notice that the Knight of Pentacles is doing that too. They're both cards are looking at what it is that they have to offer. So I think that this person knew what they had to offer you, and you were a little hesitant to offer them what it was that you had emotionally. So here was this person saying, like, I offer you stability. I offer you this like responsible, steady energy. And you're like, well, okay, all right, fine. Like, after a period of reflecting, but you're looking forward, and you It's just a very like soft energy. I think that like, once again, soft energy, because the Queen of Cups, regardless of if she's upright or reversed, is a very soft energy. And what's funny is that the Strength card comes up. So I think that you might have had a hardened heart for a while, and then someone came in that made you feel safe and it softened you. And the thing with Scorpios, and this is so funny, is that like Scorpios are fantastic people, but they're very like if you need something, there they are. Like, you need gum, you need Advil, you need someone to take you to the hospital. Like, Scorpio's like, I got you. And I think that this makes Scorpio feel strong, the fact that people can rely on them without question. And perhaps in softening yourself up because this person's come in and offered you new love, new abundance, a fledgling relationship that offers you so much for a future of happiness, that it made you feel weak. Or something could have also come in, like this person getting away with something, so to speak, a secret that is only now coming to light, that made you feel like, what the fuck? Like, where did this come from? And that sometimes those moments of feeling as though you've been railroaded by something cause you to feel weak, because it's like, how did I not see that? But it all turns out really well, Scorpio. The Eight of Cups is saying to keep moving forward. Don't live in the past. Whatever happened in the past, and it does not mean that it's the future you're going to have. Just because it happened once doesn't mean it's going to happen again. And so the Eight of Cups is really saying, trust your intuition, but keep moving forward. Don't stop moving. Get yourself back into balance. Trust yourself. Trust yourself and keep moving forward. Because it's good for your balance. It's necessary for your mind and your heart to get them reconnected. Like I said, the Strength card is looking to the future, and the Six of Wands is looking to the past. I feel like you are going to have victory over balancing your emotions in the everyday. So the Six of Wands is all about victory. Six in astrology is about the everyday. So I think that there might be a little bit of conflict when it comes to moving forward, because you'll notice that the Strength card and the Six of Swords are all moving forward, but then this guy is moving in opposition to them. So either you're going to have a period of reflecting where you're looking back on your situation and you're thinking about how much has changed and how much stronger you are now. Once you get to this place of victory, which is what I see happening. It could also be that you are pushing against yourself and resisting what you know you should be doing. And hence why these cards are pushing this way and this card is pushing this way. Not that you can see my hand doing that movement, but that's not the point. The point is the Eight of Cups crowning all of this is saying, like, don't resist what you know is true. That there is victory here for you on the other side of this, that you will be able to balance yourself and get everything back into alignment. But listen to your heart. Listen to your heart. Like, when you really sit down with yourself and take a minute to meditate, like that Four of Swords is saying to do, what is it that your heart's telling you? What is it that your soul is telling you? How is your soul telling you to move forward? Don't resist that, because through that intuition, through that feeling, you're going to find victory. You're going to find balance. But you just need to, quiet the anxiety for a moment so that you can hear the messages that are being sent your way, and all in an effort to achieve balance. Because there's a lot of forward moving energy. It's time for you to move. And also, June, the month of June is a 6. So this is, how do you move forward in your daily life? How do you move forward in a way that makes you healthy, happy, and balanced? Take time out to meditate on that and really listen to what your soul has to say. And I think it's about moving forward. Move away from the things that cause you pain. Move away from the things that cause you anxiety. And through that, you will find victory and success. The Nine of Cups in reverse is where you are as you're entering June. So you've done a lot of the work by the time you hit June, and all throughout June, like, this is going to be the pervasive energy is, I'm fine on my own. I could do bad all by myself. I got this. I got all my cups in a row. They're all filled. Guess who filled them? I did. Like, that's the pervasive energy. Even if there are days when you do feel like the Nine of Cups in reverse, the Nine of Cups in reverse can sometimes be a little dominant, let's say, a little alpha, a little like somebody comes in and offers you something and you're like, fuck you, I'm fine. But I think that is in response to the Queen of Cups and the Strength card in reverse. It's like, oh, it's so nice, it's so soft, that you're like, fuck nice, fuck soft, I got this. So, you know, there is happiness, there is fulfillment, there is contentment, and there is all of that you bring to yourself. But don't let old wounds cause you to harden, and don't let old wounds cause you to become to come into like a false masculine energy that's, you know, super dominant or super aggressive. You know, you see him crossing his hands over his heart like he's trying to save himself from pain. But what's so funny is that Scorpio, it's so interesting because it's not that you're in conflict this month, but you have a lot of things that you're trying to reconcile. And so here you have, you know, the ending of this dominant energy, the ending of you kind of hardening your heart and pushing people, because what's surrounding you is the Ace of Cups. This person coming in and offering you love, offering you stability, offering you emotional support, offering you more love that's honest and real and true than you ever thought possible. And so I think that you are resistant to softening up again. But what this is saying is, it's okay. It's okay to soften up. It's okay to balance yourself and move forward and feel as though you can like open up again. Here we have the Queen of Swords. So the Queen of Swords in reverse is once again that same kind of energy as the Nine of Cups, and it just sees, like, I call this the come at me bro card. So it's like you see her hand is up like she's gesturing for someone to come at her. She's got her sword like right in front of her face, so she's like, come at me bro, I will cut you. So it's just in opposition to this card. It's just so interesting because, yeah, in this card, and you'll see in the way that they are in the spread, they're looking at each other. So it's almost like the Queen of Cups is saying, open up, like, offer your love. You have it to give. And the Queen of Swords is like, nah, I've done that before and it doesn't work. But you're trying to connect the two. You're trying to connect your head and you're trying to connect your heart. So listen, like, I hate this. Every time I say this, it like the song starts playing in my head. So listen to your heart and open up and let go of the past. Let go of the past that hurt you so much that now you feel the need to harden up. And I think that also the fear is that you're going to have to harden up again, because I do see that by June, beginning of June, could even be end of June, you are opening up. You are trusting your process. You are trusting your intuition. And I think that there's an inkling of fear that you're going to have to hold on to the part of you that's been hardened. But the Queen of Swords, she's got a clear head. She's not allowing things to get in her way. She's not allowing emotions to cloud her head. But you'll notice the Queen of Cups isn't allowing emotions to cloud her head either. So I think that the Queen of Cups is saying to the Queen of Swords, like, it's okay. You're allowed to be open. You're allowed to be free. You're allowed to love. It doesn't make you weak to love somebody, to give yourself to someone else. Because once you reconcile those two parts of yourself, look at what the fuck is at the end of the tunnel for you, Scorpio. It's the fucking Lovers card. How awesome is that? Because once you find balance, once you achieve balance, this is what's at the end of the road for you. a soulmate, a twin flame, somebody who comes into your daily life and shakes it up. And look, this is what's happening in June. New love, new opportunity, a new, if this is somebody who you have been in a relationship with, and there might have been a separation, physical separation of some sort between the two of you, coming into June, you're coming back together. There's new offers of love on the table from this relationship. There is a true spiritual connection with this person that, like I said, shakes up your daily life in a really positive way. But you, and it's a connection that, like, maybe this person was away for a little bit, or you separated from them, and then the love that you feel for them coming back together after that separation is even better than the first time around. So it's really exciting. I'm touring between the Six of Wands and the Lover's card as the card to do the clarification cards for. But I kind of want to do it for the Lover's card because that's so fun. Like, that's your light at the end of the tunnel. Keep doing your work. Keep balancing yourself. Keep meditating. Keep walking in nature. Like, that's another thing. Like, the Eight of Cups and the Six of Swords are like, go to the beach. Go by water. Like, go someplace where you're going to be replenished so that you feel the strength that you need to move forward. And it doesn't necessarily mean to move away from a person. It's just saying move away from an emotionally difficult situation, because what's at the end of that tunnel is happiness, is love, is a soulmate, is a connection with somebody that you wouldn't be able to have if you remain in the mental and emotional state that you're in now. And if you're unattached, it just means finding balance in yourself, because by the end of June, beginning of July, there will be someone coming in offering you love. Somebody who's going to be a part of your daily life. All right, let's see. So, actually, yeah. All right, so I'm going to pull 3 cards from the Lenormand Tarot deck to clarify. You know what? As I've been shuffling these cards, I've been thinking about the Lovers and the Six of Wands in reverse. I'm like, why is that card there? What message does that card have to tell us by being in reverse? So we'll pull from both of those, or for both of those. La 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 la. Oh my god. Okay. Wait. Fudge. All right, so the Lovers. So we have the Fox. That was a card that flipped out before, and it was like, you won't. The Fox, the Scythe, and the Ship. So I think that this speaks to a person in your life that you aren't necessarily trusting of right now. Either it's one of two things. Either this person who you're going to reconnect with and have this soulmate, twin flame connection with, you either don't think that they're being honest with you, or you don't believe that they're going to come into the picture because of other people in your past who have acted sly. It's like you don't trust this person because of things that have happened in the past that you've had to walk away from. The Scythe is just saying that there have been struggles. It's been a long road to get here. Like, that's, you find this person and it's almost like, oh my God, it took me forever to find you. Or like, it took me forever to feel this way. Or, there was some sort of struggle that made it difficult to find this person. And also we have the Ship, which is just saying, like, once you have a lot of moving forward, that like, this is the gift you receive for moving forward. This is the gift you receive for doing the work. This could also be about you traveling, like you traveling and meeting this person while you're on the road. But you know, this is about you doing the work within yourself. And it wasn't easy. It wasn't easy work for you to do. Oh, this is nice. Yeah. But it's necessary. So if you, that Six of Wands, what it's saying is that like you throughout June, and this would make sense then as to why you would then find that Six of Lovers, good. It's just saying that like you're going to be surrounded by people throughout June. You'll notice that in the Six of Wands card, there are people surrounding this person who's riding in victoriously. So June, you're no longer going to be in your own mind, in your own home. You're going to be surrounded by people and happiness and love, and you're going to feel like a new person. There's going to be new beginnings around you, like all around you. That's what the coffin is about. The coffin is about new beginnings. You know, something old has to die so that something new can be put into place. And I think that the things that are dying are your old belief systems. You know, if I do this, then this will happen. Or if I believe this, then this will happen. And I think that what you gain from having done all of this work is a sense of stability, is a feeling of happiness, contentment, control, like everything's back in alignment. But all you have to do is the work. And when this person does come in, it would make sense that like you're good on your own, happiness, you know, you've done all the work, you are content. But then it's through your contentment and happiness that you attract this person. So once again, if you're unattached, your balance, your happiness is going to attract this person. And if you are with somebody, you know, if you're in separation or, you know, if for any reason and this person comes back, they will be attracted to the new version of you. Because it's going to be like you're a new person. I mean, you're going to let go of a lot of beliefs that no longer serve you when it comes to relationships. And you are going to reconcile your, you know, your heart and your mind. Like those two things are going to be in balance again, because I think that they've been acting against each other for a while. So I just shuffled the Guardian Angel Tarot deck, and the card that flipped out of this weird looking deck is the Embrace Those Around You card. I love it. And weren't we just fucking saying that you're going to be surrounded by people in June? So embrace those around you, because, you know, once you're ready to be out and about with people in the world, it's almost like you're going to have to put the work that you've done into action. So let's see. This is a time of great spiritual growth for you, making it even more important to surround yourself with those who love you and share your beliefs. No fucking way. Be willing to accept help from others. You could find comfort in traditional solutions, or your heart may long to try out new ideas. Yes, Scorpio. Heal that soul. Balance yourself again. This is beautiful. All right, 5 in the little book. Embrace those around you. It's so important to surround yourself with supportive, loving, and understanding souls. That may include people you already know, or perhaps it's time to join a new group of like-minded individuals. This card especially asks you to spend time with those who can help you grow spiritually and emotionally. Look for friendship or assistance from people who have their arms and hearts wide open. Yes. Yes, this card can also speak to the way in which you're trying to accomplish something. Remember to make your choices with compassion and kindness toward others involved. If you're approaching a project or task in a very traditional way, then drawing this card may suggest that you should pursue a more creative path. However, if your attempts to do things in an unconventional way are generating challenges, then perhaps it's time to turn to methods that have already been tested and proven. But not the kind that leave you out in the cold by yourself. Additional meanings of this card: educational institutions, seeking guidance from spiritual leaders, taking or teaching classes, a need to be more flexible, discovering what really matters in life. Scorpio, you have an amazing fucking month ahead of you. You know, for those of you that are separated from a person due to physical distance, or perhaps even there's been a breakup. I mean, the 9 of Swords can really attest to that sort of sentiment. Or perhaps it's just that you've been single and wondering where this person is going to come from. You know, either way, you're balancing yourself. You're making yourself the best version of who you are, and that happiness, contentment, joy, and balance is going to bring in, it's going to bring in not only large groups of people, but it's also going to bring in the person that you're supposed to be with. It's the person that's going to shake up your everyday life, a connection that you are like, wow, I've never felt this way before. So it's super exciting. I can't even tell you how excited I am for you guys. It's really such a beautiful light at the end of the tunnel. Just happiness, abundance, positivity, creativity, all the good stuff. So, Scorpios, I'm so excited to have done this for you, and I'm so excited for the June that you have ahead. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, whatnots, please, by all means, email me at intuitivetarotempath@gmail.com. And if you're interested in a personal reading, check out my website, intuitivetarotempath.com. Thanks so much for stopping by, and I'll see you guys in June. See you guys in July. Enjoy your month. I'm super happy for everything that's coming your way. Bye, guys.